Oh, I did not even realize it's been recording this whole time. What's up? I missed you guys. Oh my god, I missed you guys so much. I know it's been, one day? Yesterday I posted a workout vlog, so I feel like since I didn't get to chat with you guys, I feel like it's been months. But what's up? ¿Qué lo que hay? Yesterday I posted a workout vlog. And a lot of you, I feel like, gave me really good feedback on it. Hopefully it's been like really helpful for some of you that are, I just finished working out and then I came home, had a bunch of eggs. Yes, a bunch of eggs. I eat a lot of eggs. And some almonds, and now my lovely soda water, because as y'all know, this is the only soda water I drink. It's from Aldi, lime flavored only. Okay. But yeah, so I posted the workout video and I've received, some really good feedback from a lot of you. Hopefully it's helpful to some of you that are starting to get into the workout phase, because I know I am starting to love everything about the workout phase. There's still a lot I can't do, but the fact that I'm finally starting to work out with a body that I'm excited to mold, because before, when I used to work out, I just wasn't really like, girl. It was like I was toning her and I was putting in the work in the gym, but I wasn't shaped the way that I wanted to be shaped. So now the shaping is happening, and now the molding is undergoing, and the toning is coming in. So for y'all that know and follow me on the gram, y'all know I've been in the gym grinding, and I'm trying to get down with thick thigh swole gang, okay? Because thick thigh swole gang over here, these thighs gotta get massive. Oh, I love doing thigh work. So like, that's my goal. I want my thighs to be really big. So y'all gonna be like, what's big, sweetie? These thighs. But yeah, so I wanted to chat today with you guys. You guys meaning everybody, especially you silent viewers that sit back there, watch my vlogs, and don't comment, don't interact with the crowd. Stop being freaking shy. Stop not having social skills and learn to communicate with us. Like, join in. Don't sit in the back like, hi, my name is, and I am a non-existent commenter. So I started working out, right? And I've been posting a lot of my workout videos. And I have a lot of personal friends that have been reaching out to me with certain like input, like, you need to stop working out, you're gonna lose your results. Or you need to stop working out, you're gonna sweat your butt off. Then there's like quite a bit of not personal friends, some of my YouTube community, that's just like, why are you working out? You should be home feeding the fat. Like, you guys keep talking about this feeding the fat stuff. I'm not gonna say crap, because I am gonna respect a lot of y'all's opinion. But I want to know, like, what do you guys think about this whole feed the fat thing? Like, do you guys really believe in this? Like, have you met somebody that's like, I got my results from feeding the fat? I'm really like trying to be open-minded in this, so that's why I really want you guys to like engage in conversation in the comments. Tell me, like, what do you guys think about this whole topic? Like, okay, so I know, like, I've always said, like, I don't think I would ever go for a round 2, but there is one doctor, Dr. Young Money on Instagram, who I just freaking love his results. Granted, he does have a year wait, because that's the one thing that turned me off. Like, so I was stuck between him or Dr. Garani, but he had a whole year wait list when I decided, like, I want to get a BBL done. So I was like, sis, like, you want this right now, you need it right now. So I ended up going with Dr. Garani, but I love both of their work. But now that I do have my nice little shape, if I was to go for round 2, I think I would definitely, like 95% chance, pick Dr. Young Money. And he did this topic on his Instagram the other day, and he named it Feeding the Fat. And he was like, so I feel like post BBL, it's absolutely, this is what his Instagram post says. I love the topic of feeding the fat. Post BBL, I love this topic. Post BBL, it is absolutely essential to maintain the adequate amount of calories that you need post surgery in order to have adequate healing. Healthy fats are an essential part of a balanced nutrition plan post surgery, as well as adequate protein intake. So he recommends that you at least consume 100 grams of protein per day. Why is my sister calling me in the middle of a YouTube video?
You're trying to do the second part of the workout with this, and I feel like I don't know if I'm doing it right.
She wanted some explanation on how to do part of the workout vlog that I posted yesterday. So we got that out of the way. So he went back to saying he recommends that we consume at least 100 grams of protein per day. So having protein shakes, etc., 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 he said, and to limit the amount of sodium intake you take. Okay, so I feel like if you haven't had the surgery yet, then you know, like, as soon as you come out of surgery, your doctor tells you to eat sodium-less crackers, the saltine crackers, but without salt. If you consume salt, you're gonna swell up like crazy. Your swelling is just gonna be out of this world. So every doctor tells you that, like, don't eat things with sodium. Okay, he said, so then he goes on to say, he often hears from patients that they have read from surgery groups that feeding the fat with fatty foods such as burgers, milkshakes, fried food, etc. is better. So he says, I am baffled when I hear this narrative being disseminated to the public. And then he goes on to say, what I would say is that if you need help with that, with what would be the best ratio for your body, you should consult with a nutritionist. Because at the end of the day, he's a plastic surgeon. He's not a nutritionist. So he says surgery is an investment, and you should ensure you have the best and most reliable information out there that what will work for your body. So ultimately, like, I get where he's coming from. It's just crazy. Like, everyone says, like, I gotta, like, this is my opinion now. Like, everyone tells me, like, stop working out. You're supposed to be feeding the fat. Feed the fat, feed the fat, feed the fat, feed the fat. But then a lot of the people that make these comments, like, I see your progress in the recovery process, and, like, I'm 4 months post-op, and you guys are, like, 6-8 months post-op, and you guys are still out here feeding the fat. Like, how long do you have to live life feeding the fat? And then on top of that, like, even what he's saying, like, you're not feeding the fat healthy solutions. So, like, with any procedure, like, you just went through a traumatic experience, you need to replenish when it comes to fluids and nutrients. So I feel like everyone wants to stay home and feed the fat, and then, like, there's a lot of people who are staying home and, like, feeding the fat the proper things because you're scared of losing volume in your new results. But at what point, and this is a legit question, like, at what point do you decide to start building muscle? Because if you can see some of my previous vlogs when I was recovering, people think like a BBL solves all issues, and it doesn't. I had a ton of loose skin, a bunch of freaking cellulite, and everything was just droopy. It had no shape or form. Like, I'm slowly toning and building everything. So, like, the people that are just home, like, feeding the fat, like, are you guys just, like, what is it, like, you guys just are happy with, like, the way your BBL looks once you're done recovering? Like, I'm really wanting to get answers. So that's why I wanted this to be like an open dialogue video where you guys can comment down below and let me know your input on these topics, because I have the people that support me and give me positive feedback on like my workout journey, but then I have a ton that give me a lot of backlash as to you need to stop working out, you should be feeding your fat, or you should chill out a little bit so you're not losing your results. So what do you guys suggest I do? Stay home and order Domino's? No, these are questions that need answers. Questions that need answers. Questions that need answers. So, yeah, I would just really want to know what exactly you guys are doing along this process of feeding the fat. I think it is vital too. I did stay home. I would say, like, for those of you that have no idea, I started the treadmill at a month and a half on the incline. And then at like a month and like a month and 3/4, I started doing a Stairmaster. From surgery to 1 month post-op, I was home trying to think of ways that I was going to incorporate change into my new lifestyle. And I spent that month thinking of things and of what I could do to initiate change. And what I came to the conclusion was that on the first month post-op, you're sitting home and you really don't know, like, you want to start working out, but you feel like it's too soon. And you want to do some physical activity things, but your body still hasn't fully recovered, so you can't do a lot of things. 1 month post-op period is that period where I was able to, like, work with here. That's where, like, I was able to sit down, write my goals, how I was going to change, and do things differently than I was before. Even though physically I couldn't go out and like do things, what I could do was all mental. So on 1 month post-op, I feel like you should start laying out the foundation for creating healthier habits. I started, like, I feel like there was a few days fresh out of surgery when I was like, I'm gonna go eat that pizza, cause having one slice of pizza is not gonna mess up this lipo. And I kept thinking to myself, like, if I start having this type of thinking process, one slice of pizza is gonna turn into me getting slices of pizza like once a week. You start like cutting corners here and there, and before you know it, you cut all corners when it comes to your nutrition. So for the first month, like, I feel like that's where I started trying to initiate little things here and there to tweak what I wasn't doing before. So I started just trying to alter my eating habits. How I'm looking at it is like feeding the fat was what I was doing before I had my BBL. I was feeding that fat and feeding it. Trust me, when I went to have surgery, my doctor had more than enough freaking fat to grab, toss, make a fruit salad out of it, and then put it in the blender and make a protein shake. Okay? He had a ton of fat. So I just don't see why I would continue feeding the fat now after I just paid all this freaking money, and y'all want me to go back to doing what I was doing before when I was going to these all-inclusive restaurants and just sitting there ordering 3 appetizers, please, 2 entrees, oh, desserts included, give me that too, 4 mojitos. I was living it up and just not a care in the world for what my body was consuming, and clearly it showed, and my physical appearance was a reflection of how I was treating it, and I was treating it like garbage. So I personally think ultimately feeding the fat is a myth. I feel like it's just stupid. If y'all want to be home feeding the fat, I personally think, then why even have the procedure? You could feed the fat without your BBL. Fat's so bad. But we all do have different goals with this procedure. I know there's a lot of individuals who have like skinny BBLs, and you don't really have you didn't really have much fat prior to the surgery. So after surgery, you want to make sure you're feeding it like the proper nutrients so that that type of volume stays back there and your stomach stays snatched. And I just feel like if you're recovering from a skinny BBL, like I feel like you have to tone it. Like you're gonna have to do squats, and you're gonna have to like do things to enhance what the doctor gave you. But for me, the whole feeding the fat thing, I'm not believing it. I smell. But I would like to know what you guys feel about it. What you guys have to say about it. Of course, somebody's gonna say I'm wrong. The backlash is coming. I feel it. But it's Friday, so I'm willing to take it. Let's go. Bring it on. Let me hear it. And I got another topic for y'all tomorrow, because today y'all came at me all left, right, in the middle, down the U-turn, up and back with a bunch of stuff that I'm just like, at the end of the day, we all like have paid our own hard-earned money for our procedure, and I do believe that everyone should be able to do what they want after their surgery. And some of you guys want to spend the next few years feeding your fat and being at home and watching other people who are working out after their surgery. However, I'm choosing to go about it differently, and I think everyone should be everyone's decisions should be respected. So I know a lot of you don't agree with me working out at 4 months post-op, but I don't understand when you guys expected me to go back to doing like my gym stuff. Did you guys want me to wait a year? Did you guys want me to wait 2 years? Did you want me to get a muffin top all over again before I decided to go back to the gym? I'm just confused. And this is an episode of Confused Truby. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank y'all for hanging out with me. And well, look at the time. I got to go. Take care, y'all. Love you.